It is my great pleasure to introduce Michelle to the show. Welcome to the show, Michelle.
Thank you.
What an ordeal. Your dad was talking about how he felt as a father, and there's lots of fathers out there who have children, and you know, I could understand perfectly what he was saying. Take us back to that day, you know, the day of the accident. Do you remember anything about it?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing? You don't even remember approaching the truck or anything? Nothing?
No.
And then what is your first remembrances as you were in the hospital?
I was in the hospital for about a month, and I only slightly remember about the last 2 days.
Okay.
And that's very, very vaguely remember something.
Right. Did you know why you were in the hospital?
From what they told me.
Yeah.
That I was in an accident.
Right.
But only from what people had told me. I don't remember anything that had happened.
Now, do you realize, you know, like some of the things that have happened to you?
Right.
What do you understand has happened to you
Well,
as a result of this accident?
As a result of the accident, I have brain trauma.
Okay. And what does that mean exactly to you?
What do you mean
How
exactly?
does it affect you?
In so many ways, it's not even, I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
Okay. You were a middle school teacher before, in literature, right?
Yes.
I think some of your kids sent you cards like this one. Do you want to hold that up for the camera? We miss you, Mrs. C. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember teaching?
Yeah.
What do you miss about it?
That's like when they told me that I couldn't teach, that was like the worst thing that they could have told me ever.
Okay.
That's like, that was like the worst thing ever. Just because it wasn't necessarily what I had gone to school for. I got a degree in English literature, and the first job that was offered to me was this teaching job. I was in the process of getting certified, but it was definitely my vocation. I loved it, and when they told me that it was something that I couldn't do because of the brain trauma, it was something that really struck me. It was horrible, horrible.
What is the best thing you liked about teaching?
It's just being able to reach young minds.
Open them up to good literature.
Exactly, yeah, definitely. And I guess because I am so young,
Yeah.
just I had a connection with them,
Right.
and they were able to learn, I guess, in different ways. And the fact that I can't do that now is just the worst.
Do you sometimes think that maybe in the future you might be able to do this?
I hope so. There's a lot of people that defy.
Right, and you're a miracle, aren't you?
Right.
I think your dad was saying it's truly amazing what happened, because we've seen the pictures, and our audience has too, of what happened to your car, and the roof was gone, wasn't it?
Yes.
Totally gone. Your lawyers recently settled the case. What's your opinion of your lawyers?
The best.
The best? Because, you know, they had, you know, because nobody wants to take responsibility here, do they?
No.
The trucking company, you said, didn't call in 3 years. Nobody called.
Right.
I watched the deposition of the truck driver, and it was one time when he broke down, and I couldn't figure out if he was breaking down because he lost his job or he caused this accident, you know?
Yes. He was very unconcerned, yes.
Yeah.
Very unconcerned. And
right. You look like you're thinking. What are you thinking about?
Oh, I was just thinking about this man that he just totally changed my life, and he never even once thought.
Rigoberto Machado.
Yes.
Right? Never thought at all. Did you watch those depositions by any chance?
No, but I was there.
Yeah.
When,
you were there.
Well, during my depositions,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
And just at the mediation, let's say, and that he was there.
we spare her the pain of watching some of these
sure.
things, even the car pictures.
Yeah.
You know, she hasn't seen those
No, thank God.
at all. You know, we've kept them away from her, and the lawyers have to.
Well, you're an amazing individual. I'm glad you were able to spend some time with us today. And you inspire other people that no matter what happens to them, they always get a shot at trying to make things
It's a
better.
miracle, yes.
Yeah, and I want to thank you very much for spending your time with us.